Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Kavanaugh Fieldhouse here at Lynn English High School for Northeast Conference basketball. And now the starting lineups for the visiting Lady Falcons from Danvers. Number 1, Lydia Runnels. Number 5, Siobhan Moriarty. Number 15, Captain Sarah Unser. Number 23, another captain, Elizabeth Montanari. And number 34, Cheyenne Nessiger. And the head coach for Danvers, Pat Valou. And now for the Lady Bulldogs. Starting in the front court, number 44, Stacey Abreu. Raven Rapley, number 11. Number 5, Julianne Perry. Number 32, senior Tommy Hill. And number 3, Ellie Geedy. And their head coach is Mackenzie Charles. Tonight, the Lady Bulldogs are going to have their hands full with the visiting team from Danvers. They are a veteran squad. They have four seniors in their starting lineup. They come in with a record of 10-2. They've already clinched a spot in the state tournament, and they have a deep, tall, and talented team. Lynn English has had their struggles this season, and they have the capability. They've got players that can play, but it's been an up and down season for them. They come into this game with a record of, I believe, 4-8, and they had another medical issue this week is Shayla Mannon, who is on the bench but in street clothes today. She has an injury to her elbow and won't be available tonight. So Coach Charles has been forced to come up with another lineup here. So he's got Rapley jumping center, Perry and Geedy in the backcourt, and up front Tommy Hill and Stacey Abreu. Quickly, it's Danvers with the ball, and we're underway here. Danvers, let's see, nice pass inside, but stolen away. Good play by Ellie Geedy. So let's set the lineup for Danvers in the possession arrow, 2 English. For Danvers, they've got, let's see, they got Runnels is 1, Siobhan Moriarty, Sarah Unser in the middle, Elizabeth Montanari, number 23, and 34, Cheyenne Nessinger. Geedy as Abreu, swarming defense in the corner. This is Hill for 3. She can shoot. Oh, just front rimmed it. Didn't miss by much. And here comes Danvers. Quickly down court. Number 5, all alone, follows her own shot. And that'll be off on Unser. As that was Moriarty. So the 3 co-captains for Danvers, Moriarty, Unser, and Montanari. Here comes Juliana Perry. And Abreu open, but they don't see her as Geedy. Perry looking to set up. Long cross-court pass too high as that ball sailed over the head of Tommy Hill in the corner. And just underway, 6:57 to go here at Lynn English. No score yet. English playing a 2-3 zone. Get it inside to Unser, but right back outside. And this is Moriarty in the corner to, almost looked like a bank from there. Elizabeth Montanari for 3. I don't know if it was just an optical illusion. It looked like it went off the backboard. And that ball is knocked away, swatted out by Danvers. Perry will be inbounding. as a single stack. And stolen away by Unser. Excuse me, Moriarty. But that was Runnels couldn't handle it. Quickly, Geedy down court, but a little out of control. This is Unser. Stolen away by Hill. So we're going end to end here. These girls have a lot of energy. It's a little out of control, but they're playing hard. The only score so far is that 3 by Moriarty from the corner as Danvers will inbounds. This is Moriarty, drives, nice move. Couldn't finish though, but she gets her own rebound. This is Runnels, nice pass inside to Unser. A little offline though. Good pass from Runnels to Unser. So far, both teams cold. This is Geedy. Looking to set up. Danvers in a 1-3-1 with Runnels up top. And this is Perry for 3. And nice shot by Juliana Perry. So we're all even, a 3-pointer for each team, 3 apiece. 5:15 to go. Nice pass, but can't convert. And this is Perry, 1-on-2. I don't know if it's going to stop her. Threw it up, kind of wild. She didn't have anything there, but threw up the shot. Here comes Runnels. Unser spins. And we got to travel on Rapley, who was going for the rebound, back to Danvers. Danvers with a decided height advantage. Number 34, that's Cheyenne Messinger. And that ball go back to English. Cheyenne Messinger, the tallest girl on the court. But they've got a big team. Number 23, that's Elizabeth Montanari. And number 15, Unser. All 3 of them very tall and agile. This is Rapley. Won't go. Back to Danvers. 3 apiece. So English in the 2-3 with Perry and Geedy out top. Abreu in the middle and Rapley and Hill on the wings. Nice hands there as English steals the ball away. So far it's been English's quickness that's been able to counter Danvers' height advantage. Ooh, Hill just barely got that off and connects, as you can hear. Not a huge crowd, but they're loud. So Hill, that shot was almost blocked, but Hill converts. This is nice pass inside. High-low from the top, from the foul line to Unser underneath. So far, Unser has had position, but can't convert. That's her 3rd miss. This is Abreu. Nice pass inside to Rapley. Kind of took her eye off it when she saw the defender coming. And the first substitution of the game for Danvers, number 10 is Haley Chisholm. And for English, we've got Jessica Ruiz in for Abreu. So we're midway through this first quarter. And that's number 22 for Danvers also, and that's Abby Skinner. Pass was too high for her. Skinner in for Nessinger. Both of them have got to be 6 feet. So now it's Skinner in there. We got to travel. Well, not a lot of offense here. 2 3-pointers for English, 1 for Danvers. Danvers came early in the game, and they haven't scored since then. They've been held scoreless for about 3 minutes now. Inside quickly to Skinner, couldn't convert. Once again, Danvers has position, but can't take advantage. This is Perry. And Kimani Dorsey in for English now. Dorsey in for Geedy. Dorsey number 2. So she'll take Geedy's spot up top in the 2-3 zone. Oh, nice play by Unser. She snuck along the baseline. Pretty play by Sarah Unser. She converts. This is Perry. Ball batted away, and it'll, wow. Looked like it was going off on Danvers, but Hill hit it. And a couple more substitutions. Geedy back in, and this is, number 10 is Maylin Echevarria. So it's English by a point, 2:30 to go. Nice pass inside Skinner to Unser, and Geedy ties her up. Second time that Geedy's gotten in there and done battle with the big girls. Geedy driving the lane. Nice drive. Couldn't convert. A little off balance. Pretty drive down the lane. Long cross down court pass to Unser. And a baseball pass. Sarah Unser caught it and converted. Unser with 2 quick buckets. And Coach Charles calls a timeout as he sees something he doesn't like on the defense here. As that time, actually, Danvers has been able to beat English down court a number of times on the break, but they haven't been able to convert. That time they did, as I believe that was Moriarty with a long baseball pass to Unser under the basket. She turned and laid it in. So Unser with 2 straight buckets here, and Danvers takes a 1-point lead. It's 7-6 for the Lady Falcons. For English. It's a 3 by Juliana Perry and another one by Tommy Hill. That's all the scoring they've been able to muster so far, but it's been enough to keep them in the game. No fouls yet for either team, as both coaches have a little more conversation and the players get ready to head back out on the court. As I mentioned, Danvers comes in here with a 10-2 record, already qualifying for the sectionals, and they are a senior-laden team. Let's see, Nessinger, who I have listed as only a sophomore. I thought they announced her as a junior, but I have her as a sophomore here. Nessinger back in, so now we've got Skinner and Nessinger, both in there. Twin Towers. This is Echevarria. Nice drive, but once again, she couldn't convert. Echevarria took it right to the basket. Abreu back in. As Echevarria looking for somewhere to go with it, gets it in just in time to Dorsey. Back out as Geedy cross to Dorsey. She'll tee up a 3. That's short. Geedy with the rebound, though. She gets fouled. Let's see if they call. I believe they're going to call that a shot. She might have passed that off, but they're going to give her 2. So Ellie Geedy on the line with a chance to give English the lead. 1:33 to go. First one ties the game as Geedy converts the free throw. Second one. Converts a pair. English, 8-7, as Danvers brings it up. 1:30 left to go in the first quarter here. Good hands by Geedy, steals it away. Moriarty back. And Geedy once again a little out of control as that ball goes off on, Geedy throws it out of bounds. She had Dorsey on the wing, but didn't see her until the last second and then threw it out of bounds. Nice pass underneath, but a little too tall. And stolen away by Echevarria and then knocked out of bounds by Skinner. So the two senior co-captains, Unser and Runnels on the bench. Guidi navigating inside. Echevarria for three. Air ball. But Ruiz with the rebound and takes a couple little steps. 40 seconds left and the clock is running. Danvers looking to take the lead here. And number 10 for Danvers, that's Haley Chisholm, a little over anxious there, couldn't handle the pass. 30 second on the game clock, 27 on the shot clock, so a difference of 3 or 4 seconds. Guidi and English, way too many careless travel calls here as Guidi looked one way, took a step or two, and passed back the other way. In the corner, once again, Chisholm couldn't handle it. Here comes Guidi, weaving her way, pulls it back out. Shot clock is off, 10 seconds. Guidi, she had the shot. Echevarria driving, and she's tied up. Echevarria put her head down, and that ball looked like Guidi had the three-point shot, but she turned it down. Echevarria put her head down, drove to the basket, and got tied up. So, clock, 5 seconds. Moriarty converts and is fouled on the play as Moriarty drives down, took a little jump shot from inside the foul line, and it goes. So Danvers up 9-8, looking to make it 10-8. That foul on Guidi, first team foul. And Moriarty makes the three. 1.8 and throws it up. Oh, Guidi throws it up from almost half court and almost went in a little too strong. So at the end of one, it's Danvers 10 and Lynn English 8. The Lady Bulldogs will inbound at half court. This is Echevarria. She'll be tossing it into Juliana Perry. Danvers now in the 2-3 zone with Skinner in the middle. And this is Echevarria, who almost traveled. Hill. Echevarria on the wing. Hill for three. She has one. Now she has two. Tommy Hill, when she gets in a groove, she's got a nice stroke. When she gets hot, she can hit those threes. She's got two tonight. And this is Elizabeth Montanari, just won't go. But the rebound has a clear height advantage for Danvers. And number 24 for Danvers in first appearance, Madeline Montanari. Elizabeth Montanari's sister, and those two, as Skinner, with that big height advantage, able to get position, and she's fouled. That foul on Echevarria. Once again, sets a couple picks. This is Montanari. Couldn't handle it. Perry with the rebound. Quickly down court. And this is Hill for three. Too strong. But this time Abreu sneaks in there among the trees. And she gets fouled as nobody boxed her out that time. And you could hear their head coach, Pat Fallu, yelling it out. Box out, box out. Even with that height advantage, you have to box out. Abreu misses the first. A long three from the corner, too wide, and Hill with the rebound. English on top, 12-10. Perry. Echevarria, nice drive. A nicer block. As she drove the baseline, Montanari reached over and clear block. Gets position, left-handed. Couldn't get the roll. put it up left-handed off the board. Echevarria. Oof. Hey, she had the right idea, but took her eyes off the ball. So there's 6 minutes, 27 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Kavanaugh Fieldhouse at Lynn English High School. English on top of Danvers, 12-10. Chant of defense from the Lynn English bench and from the crowd. Ooh, no look pass there. It's ripped away by Geedy. Good defense. Geedy weaving her way. Almost converted. And this is Moriarty. Nice pass for Moriarty on the way back on the last possession, but a little push in the back by Abreu as she's trying to push Skinner away from the basket. That time the ref got her. And that'll be the first on Stacey Abreu, third on the team. Two team fouls for Danvers. All alone in the corner. Ruiz and Rapley and Hill with the pick, but doesn't use it. Geedy almost slips and travels. Back out to Hill. Geedy. Ooh, might have been a double dribble. Perry for three. Ooh, too strong. And we have three subs for Danvers. Unser back in. Elizabeth Montanari. And Lydia Runnels, the three starters, back in. This is Unser. Can't handle it. Oh, good hustle by Geedy as she gave up the body, but as good defense by Lynn English here as they've been stealing. The passes have been getting inside, but Lynn English jumps on them, steals them away. Runnels looking for somewhere. In the corner. Nice shot there. That's Elizabeth Montanari. That's her second three. Perry weaves her way. Oh, yeah. Juliana Perry. Inside to Unser. Back out. Quickly over to Moriarty. Too strong. That rebound by Moriarty. And here comes Geedy. Double dribble. Geedy in a little bit too much of a hurry. She was going 1-on-2 there, and double dribbled. Geedy, 1-on-2. English inbounds. Looking to set cross court. This is Dorsey. Won't go. A rebound to Ruiz. Back out. This time Geedy for three. Ooh, little too strong. Ruiz again, but stolen away by Moriarty. Two nice offensive boards by Ruiz, and Danvers throws it away over the head of Unser. A lot of turnovers in this first half for both teams. English on top by one, 14-13. Number 2 is Kimani Dorsey, only a freshman. Perry calling out the signals. Geedy for three, too strong. Good hustle. Oh, as Rapley is pushed out of bounds by Unser. Unser comes up limping and let's see what we got. Unser seems to be limping, but it's Montanari that comes out. And Maylin Echevarria in there for Rapley, who took a hard hit. Stolen by Moriarty, right down the middle. Ooh. And that time by Giddy, she almost converted another 3. She converted one at the end of the first quarter, and she was fouled by Giddy at that time too. This just missed. That's the second one on Giddy, 4th on the team. Shot won't go. Free throw no good. Rapley back in. Dorsey out. And Moriarty looking to tie this up. Ooh, rattles out and then back in. Ties up the game at 14. Perry, long cross-court pass to Echevarria. Back out to Giddy. Nope. And Perry couldn't handle it. Skip pass by Giddy to Perry. Perry took her eyes off it. Abreu in and Ruiz out. Lydia Runnels in the corner, inside quickly to Unser. To Moriarty. Turns down the shot. Little jump shot, too short. Abreu with the rebound. Gives it up to Perry. 2:50 to go. This is Echevarria. Abreu. Oh, nice block over from behind by Unser. Moriarty. Runnels forcing the pace. This is Montanari. Giddy with Unser right there. And Unser gets a piece of her. Unser and Giddy were neck and neck, and Unser reached over to block that shot and got Giddy's arm, and Ellie will be on the line shooting too. We're all even here at 14. Giddy looking to give the Lady Bulldogs the lead here. It's been back and forth. Nice. That's three straight by Giddy. See if she can make it 4. Nope, that one rattles out. But English with the lead. 3 points has been the largest lead of the game for either team. Skinner turns and misses from point blank range. So the big girls for Danvers able to get position, but not a lot of moves underneath, and haven't been able to convert from inside much. Good move by Perry. It won't go. Nice baseline drive. Rapley. Abreu. Stolen away, though. Here comes Moriarty. Stolen back by Echevarria. Ooh, she has Perry. Too late. As Lydia Runnels knocks it out of bounds. Perry had a step, but the pass a little late. As the cheerleaders behind the Lady Bulldogs here, a surprising 1-point lead for Lynn English. Echevarria nowhere to go. This is Abreu, and once again Moriarty with the block, the steal, and here comes Moriarty all by herself. And that time Perry on the block. So defense on both ends. Neither team really able to score very easily here. Ooh, almost out of bounds there. Runnels to Skinner to Unser. That'll be on Echevarria, I believe, before the shot. That'll be the second on Echevarria. 5th on the team with 1:10 to go. Neither team in the bonus, but they're close to it as Rapley ran into Montanari. She'll be on the line shooting too. Montanari got position. Rapley came running in and slammed into her as she took that shot. Rapley's first. Shooting 2. Way short. Almost threw up an air ball. Just touched the front rim. Elizabeth Montanari, she's been good. She has 2 3-pointers, but almost airballed that free throw. This one too strong as she overcompensated. So English maintains that lead. Geedy goes between the legs. Perry back to Geedy. Spins, nothing there. Perry driving. Nice pass to Abreu. Overshoots the basket. Rapley blocked. Geedy. Oh, that's an athletic, acrobatic drive by Ellie Geedy. Got the rebound and spun it in. English with a 3-point lead. And Abreu steals it away. Oh, they might have missed a reach in there. As Perry got hit, no call though. And quickly down to Unser, who converts. Looked like a foul. And it's a 1-point game. Shot clock off. 15 seconds to go. Let's see if they can hold for one. 10 seconds. As 5 seconds, they may be holding it too long. Perry. Echevarria. It rims out, but the Lady Bulldogs with a surprising 1-point lead at the end of the half. It's 17-16. Quick recap here for English. It's Tommy Hill with 2 threes, Juliana Perry with a 3 and a 2-point shot for 5, and Ellie Geedy with 5 points here in the second quarter to lead the way for Danvers. The senior captain Sarah Unser with 6, and Elizabeth Montanari with 2 threes for 6. So at the end of 1, it's Lady Bulldogs 17 and the Lady Falcons 16. Welcome back for the second half here of a tight contest with the Lady Bulldogs surprisingly on top right here, 17-16. I say that because if you look at these two teams, Danvers with a decided height advantage, Danvers with a veteran lineup, 4 seniors, and English definitely undermanned here and outgunned in a way, but they've been holding their own with some tough defense and a sprinkling in a few threes, and we're underway. See if English can keep this up. This is Unser. Nope, they picked up where they left off, missing those 5 to 8 foot shots inside. They just don't fall. That's a kick on Runnels. Number 1 for English, it's Perry and Geedy bringing the ball up, and it's Abreu, Hill. Ooh, nice shot by Ellie, but it wouldn't fall. And Rapley no travel. They could have gotten her for that. Too strong. Geedy stolen away. Ooh. Wow, missing a lot of calls here, and that's Montanari. Elizabeth Montanari started the game. She has a 3 in each quarter now. Looked to me like might have been a backcourt violation, a travel, and even something else. They didn't call any of it. And Danvers with a 2-point lead. Refs letting them play. Geedy. This is Perry. Skies a 3 from the corner, and it's an air ball. As the defender came flying out and forced her to shoot that ball harder than she wanted to. And the two coaches going back and forth with half serious as the head coach for Danvers said, well, the shot clock can't be at 30, it must be at 8. And then Coach Charles says, well, you can't just be 8. How do you know it's 8? And the Danvers coach said, oh, I know it's 8. I know it's 8. And it was 8, actually, or they believed him. So, a couple of smiles there, but ooh, nice shot by Stacey Abreu. from the corner. Not a three, but nice touch. All even here. Montanari overshoots it. Hill with the rebound. Quickly up court. Perry to Hill for three. Oh, rims out. Jim would have gone nuts if Hill had hit that. And hear the chant of defense from the Lynn English bench. Unser with a nice move on the baseline as she spins and lays that in. Very nice move there. Perry gives it to Guidi for three. Can't convert. Unser with a hard pass to Moriarty, but she handles it. Montanari, she can shoot, but it's off. They say it's, oh no, the ref was, first looked like he said it was off on Hill, and then he changed his mind as Hill was perplexed. But good guys got the ball. Long cross-court pass. This is Abreu. That time she kind of forced that shot up, but Danvers throws it away. Danvers steals it back. Moriarty misses Unser underneath. Good drive by Moriarty, but couldn't convert. A little out of control. Nice drive by Siobhan Moriarty. Here comes Perry, weaving her way in. And she's tied up. Juliana tried to cut between two defenders and was tied up. Ball stays with Lynn English. Hill to Abreu, back out to Perry. Quickly to Guidi. Nice play to Hill. And she gets hit from three-point range. She'll be on the line shooting three as Unser came flying. Hill took a long time to launch that three, and I thought it was going to be blocked, but Unser got there a little late and slammed into Hill, who will be on the line shooting three. That's the third on Unser, too. Third team foul on Unser. That could be big. Tommy Hill with a chance to give English the lead. Nope, misses the first. So 3 team fouls on Unser could be important. My guess is Coach Falou is probably going to sub her out. Hill's second one goes, and Unser out, and that's Skinner in. They probably even gain a little height, but Unser, one of their senior starters and a captain, so Hill hits a pair, so ties up the game. Tommy Hill with 2 free throws. Under 5 minutes. Inside to Moriarty, turns it down. Nice drive by her sister. That's Elizabeth Montanari. The other one is Madeline. 23 is Elizabeth. Skip past to Guidi. Nice move, but a little too far under the basket. And this is Runnels. Pulls it back out. They leave her open. Montanari gets her own rebound, can't convert. Perry with Guidi, 2-on-1. Good defense there as Perry had Guidi on the wing, but it was slapped out by Montanari. Elizabeth Montanari. Let's see. This is Ruiz, Jessica Ruiz, in along with Dorsey. Ooh, and Echevarria took her eyes off the basket. Eyes off the ball. She's done that a couple of times in this game where she starts to move almost like a receiver in football who thinks about where they're going to run before they catch the ball. This is Haley Chisholm, number 10 for Danvers in. Montanari turns down. Lazy pass inside. Ooh, Guidi trips, but doesn't get called for the travel that time where she probably should have. Echevarria Echevarria jumps to the court, and Coach Charles calls a timeout to avoid losing the ball there. A heads-up timeout there. And with 3:45 to go in the third quarter, it's Danvers on top 23-21. So Echevarria will be inbounding at half court. Giddy brings it past the midcourt line. Dorsey in the corner. Giddy hangs on to it. Echevarria drives, blocked by Skinner. Echevarria with her own rebound, blocked again. Let's see, as Coach Mack has to jump out of the way of that one. It almost hit him, but went off on Danvers. English looking to set up. Giddy back out to Echevarria. This is Dorsey, turns down the three. Almost pass, almost stolen away. Echevarria way short as the clock running down. Threw up an air ball. Both teams having trouble holding on to the ball tonight as that pass, pretty good pass inside to Messinger, went off her fingers. Edie with Dorsey all alone, but a little too much dribbling there as Kimani Dorsey was all alone in the corner. Dorsey, Giddy, Dorsey. Drives, throws that one up and won't go. This is Moriarty. We got a reach-in foul here. Let's see if that's on Giddy. That's going to be, I believe that's going to be her third or fourth on Giddy. Let's see what they got. Third on Giddy. So Ellie Giddy with 3 and 4 English, and Unzer for 3 for Danvers as they get ready to sub out. As Echevarria got her hand on it, knocked it out of bounds as Giddy out. Don't want her picking up her fourth personal. 2:32 to go in the third quarter. 2-point game. And careless mistake there as Runnels was on the inline when she got the return pass. So English with the ball, looking to either tie or take the lead here. Ruiz looking for somewhere to go. Perry, just off. Nice rebound by Abreu. Won't go. Rebound by Ruiz. And Dorsey threw it up from under the basket. Nice offensive rebounding by the smaller Lady Bulldogs. And that'll put Kimani Dorsey on the line, shooting 2, looking for her first points of the night. As I mentioned, only a freshman. First one too short. That foul was on Moriarty. Neither team in team foul trouble at all right now. Second one rims out, so Dorsey misses a pair. And points are hard to come by in this game. Every one counts. This is Chisholm, long skip pass cross court. Moriarty, nice play, but too strong. Rebound that time, Skinner to Moriarty. Over her head to Montanari, no. Abreu rips it down. Strong rebound by Stacey Abreu. Neither team able to convert. Perry quickly down court, pulls it back out. Dorsey setting up as Hill gets ready to check back in. Not a good pass. The ref might have helped English there. As Runnels gets hit hard by Perry as not a good pass for English. And they had a breakaway. The ball hit the ref, but Runnels picked it up and was body slammed to the court. Should be on the line shooting 2. First one won't go. Neither team able to hit as we've got 1:24 to go here. And Runnels makes one for her first point of the game. And this has, I believe, bad pass. And converted by Chisholm. Couple of bad passes here, resulting in, the last time just a free throw, that time a bucket. And another one, as this time it's Moriarty. And that'll count. And she's fouled as Danvers on a run here, looking to pull away, and they're doing it with some poor passing is what's leading to these. That nice play by Moriarty as she's able to convert, and English calls a timeout, so we'll take a break too, and we'll be back with Moriarty. Moriarty on the line trying to convert the three-point play. This would be her third, although she converted the first, missed the free throw on the second one. But three traditional three-point plays here for Siobhan Moriarty. And let's see, ref comes over, and they're saying that the sub for Lynn English was not at the bench, but Coach Charles pleads his case and said she was there, she was at the bench, and the ref said, okay, believed him. So Danvers on a run here in the last minute. They've run out to a 7-point lead, and too short as Hill with the rebound, and she's tied up by Skinner. And that ball goes back to the Lady Falcons. Danvers outscoring English 12-4 here in the third quarter, and 6 of those points in the last minute. This has really been the only long three is short. Geedy can't handle it. Off on Ellie as she hustles, but ball goes off on her fingers. Danvers with, I don't know if you'd call this 7-point lead a comfortable lead, but it's by far the biggest lead of the night. It's been a 3-point difference all evening until the last minute. Danvers looking for almost travel, back and forth, using the clock. Nice passing there, but they can't make it, they can't convert. Rapley, shot clock off. Let's see if they hold for one. 15 seconds. Perry, they could use a bucket here. Ooh. Long pass. Hill, Perry, Geedy, Perry. Someone's got to put something up. They're waiting too long. Perry waited a little too long and threw up an air ball. It didn't quite, they just never quite got that ball to the open shooter. And Danvers, in the last minute and a half of the third quarter, stretches a 1-point lead to 7. And at the end of 3, they were on top, 28-21. It's been a very tight contest, surprisingly so, just given each team's record and, as I mentioned earlier, the experience of Danvers, the height of Danvers. But the Bulldogs, both teams have struggled tonight, struggled on both ends. Well, let's say struggled offensively. Most of the defense either coming from, in this case, from 3 quick steals or 3-point shots. Most of the passes into the paint have not really led to scoring on either side. So we'll see if the Lady Bulldogs can hang in there and steal a victory here from the high-flying Falcons. Tommy Hill at half court. Hill, Perry, Geedy, Rapley, and Abreu. And for Danvers, Runnels, Perry, Runnels, Moriarty, Skinner, Montanari, and Chisholm. Geedy. Ooh. Gets fouled. Very odd-looking shot as Geedy was almost past the basket, and she kind of threw it up. I didn't even think it would hit the rim, but it did. And she'll be on the line shooting too. Geedy back in with playing with 3 personals. For Danvers, Sarah Unser picked up first free throw, no good. Picked up her third midway through the third quarter, and she's been on the bench since then. That's where she is now. Geedy looking to salvage one and does. So, English trails by 6. Chisholm, stolen by Perry. Nice move by Perry, but she couldn't finish, and this is Montanari going strong. Good defense by Rapley. Stolen again. And the girls are on the court, and Perry wraps up the ball, and it'll be possession arrow Danvers. Runnels inbounding. Oh, Montanari got position. Shot wouldn't go, got her own rebound. No, that rebound went to Skinner. Montanari with the shot, Skinner on the board, and put it right back up for 2. Geedy off balance, and she gets fouled as Ellie Geedy taking matters into her own hands. A spinning layup, and she got hit. She'll be on the line shooting 2. These free throws huge in a tight game like this. Geedy good from the line on the first one. Makes a pair. English hanging tough. Once again, the chant of defense from the Lynn English bench. A long 3 by Moriarty. And that is good. A big bucket there. Her first 3 of the game gives Danvers their largest lead of the night, 9 points. Hill for 3. Nothing but net is Tommy Hill. Keeping English in the game as the girls trade threes. Moriarty. Runnels drives. Her hook won't go. Moriarty. Wow. Moriarty stepping up her little baseline jump shot with a hand right in her face. Goes. 35-27. Under 6 minutes. Perry, Geedy for 3. Blocked. Here comes Danvers. This time Rapley back. No break this time. Moriarty, let's see if she throws up another 3. Nope. Working the ball nicely. This time they get it inbound to Skinner, back out. Try to get it to Montanari, and she gets fouled. Nice passing by Danvers as they went around the perimeter and then quickly inside. And some nice interior passing. That time it went Skinner to Montanari, and this is Elizabeth Montanari. She'll be on the line. Shooting 2. Short. And Sarah Unser back in. And 34, Cheyenne Nessinger. So starters back in with the exception of, I guess, Montanari makes 1 of 2. She's got 12 for Danvers. I believe she's the leading scorer. Geedy. Back out. Dorsey for 3. Kimani Dorsey just in off the bench. Hits a big three. And English is hanging around within 6. Nice baseline move. Rebound, Unser won't go. And that ball off on Danvers. Danvers not able to pull away as the three-point shots have been falling for the Lady Bulldogs. That last one by Kimani Dorsey. Geedy. And Danvers picks a reach-in foul. Their 15th foul. Lynn English with 4. 4:51 to go. Rapley in. Geedy finds a little space, a little crack. Geedy on the floor again. That's about the 3rd or 4th time she's given up her body. Rapley almost throws it away. Terry has it knocked away. Ruiz, and finally taken away. Finally, on the 4th try, Chisholm grabs that ball. This is Runnels setting up. English now looks like a 1-3, a nice give and go. Pretty play. Runnels gets the return pass and converts. Danvers in a 1-3-1. Stolen by Runnels. And let's see what the call is. Looked like they might have gotten a foul on Dorsey. They didn't call it, but then they gave it back to Danvers. I thought English probably should have had a foul, but if they're not going to call it, Montanari, too short. Air ball. Geedy back in. So a small lineup now with Geedy, Perry, quick but small. Geedy, Perry, and Dorsey. Abreu and Rapley. This is Dorsey for 3 again. Ooh, just short. She almost had that one. Foul on Dorsey. Reach in. And Dorsey didn't like the call. She got hit with a tech in the last game. And they can't afford one here. Both teams with 5 team fouls. That one called on Kimani Dorsey. And Rapley will be out. Hill back in. We need that 3-point. The 3-point shooters. This is English, man-to-man now. Unser won't fall. Ripped down by Dorsey. 8-point lead for Danvers. Ooh. And that ball is kicked out by Danvers as Geedy off and looks like she's walking a tightrope as not even sure she's seeing the defender. She didn't see her that time. Ball almost stolen away by Montanari. Dorsey setting up in the corner. All alone. Nope. Hill. Back to Geedy. As English is... And that ball is slapped away, and next foul for Danvers puts English on the line. That foul called on Runnels, only her first, but 6th team foul. This will be Chisholm in, Runnels out. We're under 3 minutes now as Coach Charles yelling out. Abreu in the middle. Ooh, almost got that ball stolen away. This will be backcourt as Hill had no choice. Good sportsmanship by Moriarty as she gives Hill a hand, helps her up. As that ball was thrown backcourt, Hill had to touch it. As soon as she did, it went back to Danvers. Unser with the smaller Perry couldn't hold her position though all along. I mean, she had a good 6 inches on Perry. Moriarty, Unser again. That time just too easy. They get into Unser and she just towers over Perry. Danvers pulling away here with a 10-point lead. Dorsey might have been blocked. Well short. And head coach for Pat Valou calls out Georgetown. That's probably get it to the big girl inside. Let's see. There goes Unser. Cuts the basket. Can't get now they switch. Hill is on Unser. 3 won't go. Tommy Hill, good position. Under 2 minutes. English needs a hoop. Perry, Dorsey for 3. Good. As Kimani Dorsey is stepping up here. 2 threes here in the fourth quarter, and English won't go away. Pressing. Moriarty gets it up court. Perry all over, but they need the ball. They can't let good hands by Giddy. That time as Giddy swatted away and then got called for the foul. Good defense by Giddy. That's the fourth. And Danvers takes the timeout. We'll take one too with 1:21 to go. It's Danvers on top, 40-33. Lady Bulldogs back on the court, and the Lady Falcons finish up in the huddle, and they're back out. Danvers with the ball, 1:21 to go, and a 7-point lead. They don't need to score. English looking to trap, and they do, but Moriarty, just able to keep it from going out of bounds. Almost got the turnover. Moriarty with Rapley all over. The weave here for Danvers. Gets it to Chisholm from the corner. What's the call here? And that'll be it on Giddy. Believe that was the 5th on Giddy. Yep, as Giddy fouls out. Ellie Giddy fouls out. And Coach Charles is a little dispute with the ref here as he's demanding his 20 seconds. I'm not sure. 20 seconds. I don't know which team called timeout. Danvers should be on the line shooting. And let's see. I guess they said that Giddy got her on the shot because she put that up from 3-point land. Under a minute to go. Believe she's shooting 3 here. First one, no. Giddy finishes the game with 8 points. A lot of heart, though. A lot of floor burns. No, only 2, but the rebound goes to Nessinger. And that might have done it here as Danvers on top by 9. Dorsey again for 3. I may have spoken too soon. Kimani Dorsey. They better get somebody on her as Nessinger grabbed the rebound of the missed free throw. Put the shot back in to run that lead out to 9. But Dorsey answers with a quick 3, and Kimani Dorsey with 3 threes here in the fourth quarter to keep English in this game. They've been right on the edge ever since the end of the third quarter when Danvers ran out to that 8-point lead. The largest lead has been 10. Now it's 6, but only 46 seconds to go, so not a lot of time. English with 17 fouls now. They're probably going to have to foul. If they don't steal right away, they're going to have to foul. neither team really lighting it up from the free throw line. Danvers with 6 fouls, so the next one would put English on the line. But that would be no reason for them to foul and stop the clock. They want that clock to run. But English has to find a way to stop the clock. So they probably put a lot of pressure on the inbounds passer. Look to trap. And if not, they can't let Danvers run clock. Here we go, ready to inbounds. This is Moriarty. And under goes deep. Moriarty. And they're trapping. But Moriarty, no foul. They need to stop that clock. Much too much time off. And Coach Charles telling them to foul, but that took 20 seconds off the clock as Coach Mack is over there. And now he's talking to one of his players, Tommy Hill, saying, what did I say? But they didn't get the message because they let that 20 precious seconds off the clock before they finally fouled, put Moriarty on the line for a 1-and-1. Misses. And this is Echevarria. Perry needs to get it down there fast, maybe find Dorsey. This time it's Echevarria. Perry better throw it up. Too much time. Dorsey won't go. Ruiz won't go. Ruiz won't go. Stays with English, but took 25 seconds there, and that's just about going to do it as Hill comes in for Rapley. Only 4 seconds left. Trail by 6 unless... But then it looks like Danvers is going to just not take any chances here as Coach Valou calls a timeout. I guess it would take a miracle here. It would take a 3 and then a foul right away and a missed free throw and then down court, a long pass down court or a timeout and another 3, all in a span of 4.2 seconds. Tall order, but crazy things have happened in this gym. Earlier in January, there was an incredibly dramatic game between the boys, Bulldogs versus the Rams, and that game went right down to the wire and then went into overtime and was settled. I believe it was a 3-point win, dramatic victory. So let's see if English, see what they drew up. It's got to be quick. Somebody's got to shoot quick. Can't get it in bounds. Dorsey throws up a 3. Ooh, just off the front rim. Abreu, and that'll do it. Dorsey didn't miss by much. So English, with a valiant effort here, falls to Danvers 42 by a score of 42-36. Let's quickly wrap this up. For English, I believe the high scorer was Tommy Hill with 11 on 3 3-pointers. And next was Kimani Dorsey with 3 threes all in the fourth quarter for 9. And Ellie Guidi, who fouled out in the last minute, contributed 8. And for the victorious Lady Falcons, they were led by Siobhan Moriarty with 11. Sarah Unser chipped in with 10. And Elizabeth Montanari led the way with 12. So 12 for Montanari, 11 for Moriarty, and 10 for Unser. So that'll do it here. A good ball game. The Lady Bulldogs gave Danvers all they could handle here and played hard and were beaten probably by a better team tonight, but it wasn't easy. So that'll do it here. Final score, Danvers 42, Lynn English 36. For my camera people, Kevin Nguyen and Juan Lopez, this is Ken Vorspan saying we'll see you the next time.